Hi, this is a quick introduction on CAD software. There are many softwares available. They range from Google's simple-to-use SketchUp to the professional tools like CATIA and Siemens NX. SketchUp is free for personal use, while the professional tools often cost upward of tens of thousands of dollars. In this video, I'll just introduce you to two of the most popular CAD softwares that you could use to design your 3D printed parts. Their operation is similar to the professional CAD tools, and the tutorials that came with these softwares are excellent. After just 1 hour of tutorial, you should be able to design a basic part. The first one I'd like to talk about is SolidWorks. This one is a default choice by pretty much all of the education institutions. You should be able to find it in computer barns around the campus and the library. This video is recorded from one of the computers in those barns. It is also available on the virtual barn, so you could remotely access it via your PC or laptop. So, once you're logged into your account on one of these computers, you should see a desktop similar to this. Open SolidWorks by clicking on this icon, or if it isn't on the desktop, go to the Start menu and scroll down until you see SolidWorks. Okay. Yep, SolidWorks, there it is. Click on that and wait for it to load. Okay, after the program is loaded, on the right hand side, you should see a drop-down menu for SolidWorks resources. In the second section, under SolidWorks curriculum, you see tutorial. Click on that and you see a list of different tutorials, and we'll go for the first one. It's a step-by-step guide on how to draw a 3D model of a pressure plate and the technical sketch. From here on, you just need to follow the guide to complete the task. I'll go through the first few steps with you so that you can get familiarized with the control quickly. Every time you want to create a new component, you'll need to create a new file. If you look to the top left corner, you'll find an icon looking like a blank page. Click on that and a window will pop up with 3 options asking which type of document you'd like to create. Part is for making a single continuous part. Assembly is for putting all the parts together to make a working unit or system. And drawing is for showing a 2D technical representation of either your part or the complete assembly. We're just making a part, so we will click on that and then OK. Now, follow the instruction on the tutorial. And in my scenario, I didn't get a dialog box asking for the dimension standard setting. If you have the same issue, go to the option by clicking on the gear icon. Under Properties tab, set the drafting standard to ANSI. There we go. And then go down to Units to select the MMGS unit system and then click OK. Now we can move on to the next page of the tutorial. I didn't follow the instruction down to the letter, but you can get the idea by reading the steps. What we want is to draw a circle and add thickness to it by using the extrude feature. If the top plane didn't square up like what is happening here, you could manually change the view orientation by clicking on this icon here and then select top view. You can draw anywhere on the plane, but it is always a good practice to start from the origin, as it is easier to manage the relationship of the lines. Draw a circle of any size. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be exact. You can adjust it on the left plane after you've drawn an object, or use Smart Dimension in the top left corner. After you have done drawing the circle, leave the sketch and then add thickness to it by clicking on the Extrude boss in the top left corner. Again, you can control the thickness by using the left plane or use the arrow on the highlighted part. Sketch and extrude are the most commonly used features. Once you are done, click the green tick and you're done with your first drawing. Okay, now save your 3D object as you would with any document. Normally, you would save it as SLDPRT file, but if you want to export it for 3D printing, then save it as the STL file. STL is cross-compatible with many applications, but it will lose the parametric data of the object. The next thing I want to show you is how to make a technical drawing from the object you just created. After you save the object, create a new drawing file without leaving the current object. Creating the drawing file is very straightforward. It's mostly just drag and drop as I'm showing you now. Select the front view as your initial view, drag and drop it on the drafting paper, then move the cursor up without clicking the mouse button. The top view will automatically appear. Do the same for the side view and the isometric view. This three-sided view is known as orthographic projection. After you put out all the different projections, you can then click the green tick and then move these drawings around until you are happy with their placement. And there you go, that's your first drawing, technical drawing. I think that's about it. There isn't much else I could show you. Just follow step-by-steps of the tutorial and you'll be fine designing and making your own 3D parts. The other CAD software I want to show you is the Autodesk Inventor. Don't confuse it with App Inventor. They have no relationship with each other whatsoever. However, its parent company owns both Tinkercad and AutoCAD, so it's a big player. The reason I want to introduce this to you is because you can get it for absolutely nothing. Yes, you heard it right. It's not just a watered-down student version, but a full-blown professional 3D design tool. The only caveat is that you will only be granted a 3-year license. After that, you'll be paying the full premium. To get the software, you simply Google Autodesk Inventor, go to their website. Okay, let's do that now. Okay, wait for the Google search to load. Go into their website, and in there you'll see the options for downloading a free trial, and below that you'll see the small print saying get it free for 3 years. Give it some thought though before you download the fully licensed version, as you won't be covered for the whole of your undergraduate life. Once you decide which version you want to download, you just need to register as you would with any services and download the installation application. You may try to sign in with your Tinkercad account. I could sign in to Tinkercad with my Inventor account, so it might work the other way around. There's no guarantee though. After you've installed the program, launch it like you would with SolidWorks. I have already started the program earlier, so I don't have to wait for it to load. Again, the tutorials are an integral part of the program. It is shown as one of the main icons in the Get Started menu called Learning Path. Each pathway has introduction video, and each lesson also have additional videos accompanies the step-by-step guides. Again, I'll go through the first few steps with you to get you familiarized with the control quickly.
Autodesk Inventor is a solid modeling design software used, for example,
I'll skip the introduction video. You can watch it in your own time. We'll go straight into the one of the
this
first
video
lesson.
introduces the basic concept.
Okay,
sketch on the
skip this
toolbar.
video.
Notice in
Come
this
on.
example that the rectangle is
Not necessary. Okay, let's go to the sketch tutorial number 1. Okay.
This is going to take a while to load because my computer is not particularly powerful. Still waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Okay, I'm getting some response. Yay.
Still loading. Here we go. Really need to upgrade my computer, man. Right. On the right hand pane, you can see the steps. So first, watch the step-by-step video. That'll show you where all the buttons, where to find these buttons, and then follow the step-by-step guide yourself and imitate what's in the video. Again, the first thing you need to do is set the units to the right ones that you want, and whenever there are magnifying glass next to the steps, you can click on it and it'll give you some hint. Okay, so now I'm following the instruction and readjusting the dimension of the width and the height of the sketch, and then after that I am reassigning the relationship between the curve and the lines. So now I've set the tangent relationship between the curve and the straight lines, and that's the first step done. So once you're done with the step 1, exit the sketch and continue with step 2. Watch the tutorial video again, and then just repeat what's in the video. Simple as that. Okay, I think I'll just stop here now. You should have no problem following such a detailed tutorial. If you have any problem, you can email me anytime. Okay? Goodbye.